The ceaseless wail of alarms echoed through the sterile, cold corridors of Alpha 9 prison, a relentless, high-pitched scream that cut through the silence of the night like a knife. Michael Reed's heart raced in sync with the blaring sirens as he sprinted down the dimly lit passageways, the rhythmic pounding of his footsteps barely audible over the din. The noise was deafening, each piercing blare injecting a fresh burst of urgency into his escape. For years, Michael had meticulously planned every detail of his flight from this seemingly impenetrable fortress, and now, as the moment of truth arrived, he was driven by a blend of adrenaline and sheer desperation. "Get him! He's heading for the launch pods!" The frantic command blared over the intercom, the voice tinged with a palpable sense of panic. Michael's pulse quickened as he glanced back, catching fleeting, chaotic glimpses of guards in pursuit. Their armored figures, clad in sleek, futuristic gear, clanged and clattered with every hurried step, their energy weapons sizzling ominously in the confined spaces. Sweat trickled down his face, mingling with the grime from months of confinement, as he rounded a corner just in time to narrowly avoid a barrage of searing energy blasts that scorched the walls behind him. Ahead, the escape pods loomed, gleaming beacons of hope amidst the pandemonium. Sleek and streamlined, their polished surfaces glimmered under the flickering lights of the facility. Michael had spent countless hours hacking into the prison's security systems, meticulously bypassing every safeguard to ensure his escape. Every second now was critical. His fingers danced over the pod's control panel, inputting the launch sequence with a blend of desperation and precision. The pod's hatch slid open with a soft hiss, and Michael dove inside, narrowly avoiding another volley of energy blasts that seared through the air. The interior of the pod was a compact cocoon of advanced technology and minimalistic design. The hum of the engines was a welcome sound, even as warning lights flashed on the control panel, indicating minor damage from the guards' frantic attempts to thwart his escape. The pod shook violently as it blasted off, struggling to overcome the prison's gravitational pull. Michael braced himself against the turbulence, his mind racing through escape plans and survival strategies, each thought jostling for precedence. With a shuddering jolt, the pod crashed onto the surface of an alien planet. The violent impact sent a shockwave through its fragile structure, causing the pod's lights to flicker and then plunge into darkness. Michael's senses reeled as he lay amidst the wreckage, the once ceaseless alarms replaced by an eerie, almost profound silence. The sudden calm was disorienting, a stark contrast to the chaotic escape he had just endured. When he regained consciousness, Michael found himself sprawled on a bed of bioluminescent moss. The soft, otherworldly glow from the moss illuminated his surroundings, revealing a landscape that was both alien and enchanting. Towering trees with leaves resembling shimmering emeralds reached toward the sky, while flowers pulsated with shifting colors, painting the twilight with hues of purple, pink, and gold. The air was filled with a soothing, melodic hum, a natural symphony that seemed to harmonize with the gentle glow of the flora. It was a serene, almost magical tableau that contrasted starkly with the prison's harsh confines. Pushing himself up, Michael winced at the pain radiating through his body. His muscles ached from the crash, and he took a moment to steady himself before taking in the breathtaking scene around him. The vibrant colors and unfamiliar sounds were both captivating and disorienting. The sound of soft, rhythmic footsteps caught his attention, and he turned to see a figure emerging from the dense foliage. The alien woman was striking, her skin a translucent shade of blue-green that seemed to shimmer and change with her movements. Her attire was woven from living vines and flowers, and her eyes, large and expressive, glowed with a captivating green light. It was as though she was an integral part of this lush, alien world. Michael, still disoriented and incredulous, stared in disbelief. "Is this real?" he murmured, his voice strained from exhaustion and the aftershocks of his ordeal. The question hung in the air, a testament to the surreal nature of his situation. The woman's laughter was a melodious sound, harmonizing with the planet's natural symphony. "Yes, this is very real, although I must admit I didn't expect to meet a human in such a manner." She extended a graceful hand toward him, her gesture both inviting and soothing. Despite his pain, Michael took her hand, feeling a warmth that contrasted sharply with the coldness of his recent ordeal. "I'm Michael Reed," he said, offering a weak smile. "I guess I've made quite an entrance." The woman's eyes sparkled with amusement. "I'm Lyra. It seems you've had quite a journey to get here. Let me help you." Lyra guided Michael through the lush terrain toward a settlement that seemed to emerge organically from the landscape. The buildings were a harmonious blend of natural and constructed elements, with structures that appeared to grow from the earth itself. They were crafted from living materials that glowed softly, casting an enchanting light over the area. It was as if nature and technology had merged seamlessly, creating an environment both serene and wondrous. Michael couldn't help but marvel at the way the buildings seemed to be an extension of the living planet, their forms flowing with the natural contours of the land. "This is my home," Lyra said, as they approached a grand edifice resembling a colossal flowering tree. Its trunk and branches were intertwined with bioluminescent vines, creating a breathtaking display of living architecture. "It might seem unusual to you, but it represents the unity of our technology and nature." Michael's awe was palpable as he took in the scene. "It's incredible. I've never seen anything like it." Lyra's smile was warm and genuine. "Thank you. I'm glad you find it beautiful. Please come inside and let's attend to your injuries." Inside, the building resonated with the planet's life force. The walls were adorned with bioluminescent plants, their gentle glow creating a soothing ambiance. The scent of exotic herbs and flowers filled the air, mingling with the soft hum of the living architecture. Lyra led Michael to a comfortable area where she produced an assortment of fruits and herbs. "This is a starberry," she said, offering him a glowing fruit. "It's renowned for its healing properties. I hope it helps with your recovery." Michael hesitated only briefly before taking a bite. The fruit exploded with a sweet, tangy flavor that danced on his taste buds. "It's amazing, far better than anything I've had on Earth." Lyra's smile widened, though her eyes reflected a hint of sadness. "I'm pleased you enjoy it. It's the least I can do to make you feel welcome." Days turned into weeks, and Michael's recovery was steady. Lyra's presence was a constant source of comfort, and her stories about Verdantia's wonders captivated him. She spoke of her people's deep connection to the planet, their respect for nature, and the rich tapestry of flora and fauna that made Verdantia unique. Michael found solace in these stories, which painted a picture of a harmonious existence that contrasted sharply with his previous life. One evening, as they strolled through a garden bathed in the soft glow of bioluminescent flowers, Michael felt an overwhelming sense of peace. "Lyra," he began thoughtfully, "despite the chaos and danger of my escape, I feel like I've found something truly extraordinary here." Lyra's gaze was gentle and inquisitive. "And what might that be?" Michael took a deep breath, savoring the fragrant air. "A new beginning. I never imagined I'd end up here, but this planet feels like a place where I can start over." Lyra's eyes softened, and she reached out to touch his arm gently. "That's a beautiful thought, Michael. I'm glad you feel this way. I hope you find what you're looking for here." As time went on, Michael's sense of adventure grew stronger. He immersed himself in the wonders of Verdantia and his evolving relationship with Lyra. They explored floating islands, drifting lazily in the sky, marveled at celestial phenomena that painted the night sky with vibrant colors, and shared countless moments of discovery and joy. Every day brought new experiences, each more astonishing than the last, and Michael felt an ever-deepening connection to both the planet and Lyra. One day, they visited the moonlit lagoon, a tranquil body of water illuminated by bioluminescent creatures that danced beneath the surface. The water shimmered with a soft, enchanting glow, and Michael watched in awe as the aquatic life created intricate patterns of light and color. It was a surreal, living painting that transcended the bounds of ordinary perception. "This place is like something out of a dream," Michael said, his voice filled with wonder. "It's almost as mesmerizing as you." Lyra's cheeks flushed a deeper shade of blue-green, and she responded with a bright, affectionate smile. "You have a way with words, Michael. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself." As their bond deepened, Michael and Lyra shared more about their pasts, dreams, and hopes. Michael learned about Lyra's upbringing, her role in her community, and her profound connection to the planet. In turn, he opened up about his life on Earth, the struggles he faced, and the journey that had led him to Verdantia. Their conversations were intimate and revealing, creating a bridge of understanding that brought them even closer together. One morning, as the twin suns of Verdantia bathed the landscape in a warm, golden light, Michael awoke with a renewed sense of hope. Lyra greeted him with a tray of fresh fruits, her eyes sparkling with warmth and affection. "Good morning, adventurer," she said cheerfully. "I've prepared breakfast. These are starberries, and I hope you'll enjoy them." Michael took a bite, savoring the fruit's exotic flavors. "They're fantastic, almost as fantastic as this new chapter of my life." Lyra's eyes shone with affection as she looked at him. "I'm glad you're feeling better. There's still so much more to explore, and I'm excited to show you everything Verdantia has to offer." Their explorations continued with renewed excitement. They ventured into the whispering forest, where ancient trees seemed to whisper secrets of the past, their leaves rustling with the planet's ancient wisdom. The forest was a labyrinth of towering trunks and verdant undergrowth, each corner revealing a new marvel. The air was filled with the soft murmur of the trees, a living tapestry of sound that told stories of ages past. They navigated the crystal caves, where the walls were adorned with dazzling, multicolored crystals that emitted a soft, harmonious hum. The caverns were a kaleidoscope of colors, their walls glistening with intricate patterns of light and shadow. Each step they took was accompanied by a melodious chime, a natural symphony that resonated through the very fabric of the cave. One afternoon, as they wandered through the floating gardens, a serene paradise where flowers drifted gently on the breeze, Michael found a quiet spot overlooking a breathtaking vista of cascading waterfalls and lush valleys. The view was nothing short of majestic, a testament to the planet's beauty and the tranquility it offered. The gardens were a suspended oasis of color and light, where petals floated lazily through the air and the scent of blooming flowers mingled with the soft, gentle breeze. Lyra sat beside him, her presence a comforting constant. "You know, Lyra," Michael said softly, "when I first escaped from that prison, I was driven by fear and desperation. But now, I feel like I've found something far more valuable: connection, purpose, and a place where I truly belong." Lyra's gaze was tender as she reached out to hold his hand. "I'm glad you feel that way, Michael. Verdantia has a way of revealing the most beautiful parts of ourselves, and I'm honored to be a part of your journey." As they sat together, watching the sun set over the horizon, Michael felt a profound sense of peace. The journey that had begun with desperation and fear had led him to a place of beauty, wonder, and belonging. Verdantia had become more than just a new home. It was a place where he had rediscovered himself and found a sense of purpose. With Lyra by his side, Michael felt ready to embrace whatever the future held. The universe, once an intimidating expanse of uncertainty, now felt like a canvas for new beginnings and adventures. And with the promise of countless discoveries ahead, Michael looked forward to the journey with hope and excitement. He could scarcely believe how his life had transformed from a frantic escape to a serene exploration of a world brimming with possibilities. As the stars began to twinkle in the twilight sky, Lyra turned to Michael with a thoughtful expression. "Do you ever wonder what lies beyond Verdantia, about the vastness of the universe?" Michael pondered her question, his gaze fixed on the star-studded heavens. The universe stretched out before them, an infinite expanse dotted with countless stars and distant galaxies. "Sometimes, it's hard not to think about what else might be out there. The universe is so vast, so full of mysteries and wonders. But right now, I'm content with where I am and the journey we're on." Lyra's smile was serene and understanding. That's a wonderful perspective. The universe is indeed vast, and there are countless wonders to explore. But sometimes, the most meaningful discoveries are the ones we make close to home. The journey within can be as profound as the journey across the stars. Michael nodded in agreement, feeling a deep sense of gratitude for the unexpected turn his life had taken. Verdantia had become more than just a sanctuary. It was a place where he had found a new sense of purpose and belonging. The connection he had forged with Lyra and the planet had provided him with a fresh outlook on life. He realized that while the universe was vast and full of potential, the most significant discoveries were those that revealed the essence of who he was and what he could become. As they stood together under the starlit sky, Michael felt a profound sense of tranquility. The journey that had started with a desperate escape had led him to a world of endless possibilities. The distant, intimidating expanse of the universe now felt like an open invitation to new adventures and discoveries. With Lyra by his side, he was eager to explore every moment of it, knowing that the future was bright and full of promise. The stars twinkled in the night sky, a celestial tapestry of light that seemed to whisper of adventures yet to come. The universe, once a distant and intimidating expanse, now felt like a canvas waiting to be painted with new experiences. As Michael and Lyra gazed up at the twinkling stars, they knew that their journey was only beginning, with countless possibilities and discoveries waiting to be explored. With every step they took and every new experience they shared, Michael and Lyra continued to uncover the wonders of Verdantia and beyond. Their bond deepened, rooted in a shared sense of wonder and discovery. The future, once shrouded in uncertainty and fear, now unfolded as a bright horizon full of promise and potential. Together, they embarked on a journey that would take them to the farthest reaches of their imaginations and beyond, with the universe as their playground and the possibilities as endless as the stars themselves.